There are people in our lives who change us quietly. They may not be famous. They may not be rich. But they give us love, support, and strength every day. When we think about them, our heart feels warm and calm. Today, let us talk about the people we love and why they are so important in our lives. Love is a very simple word, but it has a very deep meaning. Everyone talks about love, but everyone feels love in a different way. For me, love is not something big or special. Love is something small, quiet, and gentle. Love is part of my everyday life. When I think about love, I do not think about money or gifts. I do not think about big promises. I think about care. I think about kindness. I think about people who stay with me when life is not easy. This is what love means to me. Love means feeling safe. When I am with people I love, I feel calm. I do not need to pretend. I do not need to hide my feelings. I can be myself. This feeling is very important to me. Love also means understanding. Sometimes I feel sad. Sometimes I feel tired. Sometimes I make mistakes. The people I love do not leave me at these times. They try to understand me. They listen to me. They stay close to me. Love is not perfect. People are not perfect. I am not perfect. But love does not ask for perfection. Love accepts mistakes. Love accepts weakness. Love gives time and patience. For me, love is shown in small actions. Love is a warm meal after a long day. Love is a message that asks how I am. Love is a smile when I feel nervous. These small actions make my heart feel warm. Love is also about listening. When someone listens to me, I feel important. I feel respected. I feel seen. Listening is one of the strongest forms of love. Love means caring about another person's happiness. When someone I love is happy, I feel happy too. When they are sad, I feel their sadness. Love connects hearts in a quiet way. Love does not need many words. Sometimes silence is love. Sitting together without speaking can be very powerful. Just being there is enough. Love is also about support. When I feel weak, love gives me strength. When I feel afraid, love gives me courage. When I feel lost, love helps me find my way again. Love teaches me how to be kind. When I receive love, I want to give love. Love grows when it is shared. Sometimes love is soft and gentle. Sometimes love is strong and firm. Love can guide us. Love can protect us. Love can also teach us lessons. Love is not only between family members or friends. Love can be felt for teachers, mentors, and people who help us grow. Love can also be felt for ourselves. Self-love is also important. When I respect myself, I take better care of my body and mind. I try to speak kindly to myself. This is also love. Love helps me feel connected. It reminds me that I am not alone in this world. There are people who care about me, and I care about them. Sometimes love is tested. There are days when we feel angry or disappointed. But real love stays. It does not disappear easily. Love gives meaning to life. Without love, life feels empty. With love, even simple days feel special. Love is not something we can see, but we can feel it deeply. It lives in our heart. It lives in our actions. When I wake up in the morning, love gives me a reason to try again. When I go to sleep at night, love gives me peace. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is gentle. These qualities make life better. Love teaches me to forgive. Holding anger is heavy. Love helps me let go. Love makes me human. It connects me to others. It reminds me of what truly matters. For me, love is not loud. Love is quiet and steady. It stays even when the world feels noisy. Love is found in everyday moments. A simple hello. A caring look. A helping hand. Love means presence. Being there matters more than words. Love grows with time. The more we care, the deeper love becomes. Love gives warmth to cold days and light to dark moments. Love is the foundation of relationships. Without love, connections break easily. Love gives comfort. It makes pain easier to carry. Love is something we learn from others. We also learn how to give love. Love is a choice. We choose to care. We choose to stay. Love makes life softer and kinder. This is what love means to me. The people in my life have a very strong influence on who I am today. I am not the same person I was before I met them, and I will not be the same person in the future because their presence continues to shape me every day. These people do not always teach me with words. Many times, they teach me with their actions, their habits, and the way they treat others. By watching them, listening to them, and spending time with them, I slowly learn how to live, how to think, and how to feel. From a very young age, I begin to learn from the people around me. I learn how to speak, how to behave, and how to react to the world. The people who are close to me become my first teachers. They show me what is right and what is wrong. They show me how to be kind, how to wait, and how to share. Even when they do not try to teach me, I still learn from them every day. Some people shape my life by giving me love and care. They make me feel safe and accepted. When I feel safe, I can grow with confidence. Feeling safe helps me try new things and face new situations. Without this feeling, life feels scary and uncertain. The people who give me safety and comfort help build a strong base for my life. Other people shape my life by giving me advice and guidance. They help me see things clearly when I feel confused. When I do not know what to do, they give me simple direction. Sometimes their advice is gentle. Sometimes it is firm. But it always comes from care. Their guidance helps me avoid big mistakes and learn from small ones. Some people shape my life by challenging me. They push me to do better and try harder. At first, this can feel uncomfortable. I may feel nervous or unsure. But later, I understand that these challenges help me grow stronger. Without challenge, I stay the same. With challenge, I grow. There are people who shape my life by believing in me. Even when I doubt myself, they see something good in me. Their belief gives me courage. When someone believes in me, I feel stronger and more confident. I feel that my efforts have meaning. Some people shape my life quietly. They do not talk much. They do not give advice often. But their actions speak clearly. They show honesty, patience, and hard work. By watching them, I learn how to live with integrity and responsibility. Other people shape my life through mistakes. Sometimes people hurt me or disappoint me. These experiences are painful, but they also teach me important lessons. They teach me how to protect myself, how to forgive, and how to move forward. Even difficult people can shape us in meaningful ways. The people who shape my life do not all stay forever. Some stay for a long time. Some stay for a short time. But even short relationships can leave a deep mark. A kind teacher, a supportive friend, or a caring neighbor can change how I see the world. Every conversation I have, every moment I share, becomes part of my learning. I learn how words can heal or hurt. I learn how actions can build trust or break it. These lessons help me choose how I treat others. The people in my life help shape my values. They influence what I believe is important. They help me understand what kindness looks like and what respect means. Over time, these values become part of who I am. I also shape others, just as they shape me. My words and actions can influence the people around me. This makes me more careful and thoughtful. I want to be a positive influence in other people's lives. Some people shape my life by teaching me patience. They show me that not everything happens quickly. Good things take time. Growth takes time. Understanding takes time. Some people shape my life by teaching me strength. They show me how to stay calm during difficult moments. They show me how to stand up again after failure. Some people shape my life by showing kindness. Even small acts of kindness can leave a strong impression. A gentle word or a helping hand can stay in my memory for a long time. The people who shape my life are not perfect. They have weaknesses and fears. But these imperfections make them real and human. Seeing their struggles helps me accept my own. Over time, I become a collection of lessons from the people I meet. Their words, actions, and choices become part of my story. I carry these lessons with me wherever I go. because of the people who shape my life, I learn how to love, how to care, and how to grow. They help me become the person I am today, and they continue to influence the person I will be tomorrow. My family is the first group of people I know in my life. From the moment I am born, my family is there for me. They take care of me when I am small and weak. They help me grow step by step. My family is very important to me because they give me love, safety, and support. When I think about my family, I feel warm inside because they are always part of my life. My family is the place where I learn my first lessons about the world. At home, I learn how to speak, how to behave, and how to understand others. My family teaches me what is good and what is bad. They show me how to be polite, how to wait, and how to respect people. These lessons are simple, but they stay with me for my whole life. When I am with my family, I feel safe. Home is a place where I do not need to be afraid. I can be myself without worry. If I feel tired or sad, my family gives me comfort. They listen to me and try to help me feel better. This feeling of safety is very important because it helps me grow with confidence. My family supports me in many ways. They help me when I have problems. They encourage me when I feel weak. Even when I make mistakes, they do not leave me. They help me learn and improve. This support gives me strength to face the world outside. Family life is not always perfect. Sometimes we disagree. Sometimes we feel angry or upset. But these moments are part of living together. My family teaches me how to forgive and how to understand others. We learn how to solve problems by talking and listening. These experiences help me become more patient and mature. My family shares many moments together. We eat meals together. We talk about our day. We share stories and laughter. These simple moments create strong bonds. Even small activities become special when done with family. My family also teaches me responsibility. I learn that everyone has a role at home. Helping with small tasks teaches me how to care for others. These habits help me become more responsible and independent. When I feel lost or confused, my family gives me direction. They help me see things more clearly. Their advice comes from experience and care. Even if I do not always agree, I know they want the best for me. Family love is deep and strong. It does not depend on success or failure. My family loves me for who I am, not for what I achieve. This unconditional love gives me confidence and peace. As I grow older, my relationship with my family changes. I become more independent, but the connection stays strong. Even when I spend less time at home, my family remains in my heart. My family shapes my values and beliefs. They influence how I treat others and how I see the world. Their example helps me understand kindness, honesty, and respect. I feel grateful for my family. Not everyone has the same experience, and I know family looks different for everyone. But for me, my family is a source of strength and comfort. No matter where I go in life, my family is always part of me. They are my roots. They remind me of who I am and where I come from. My family gives me love that stays with me forever. They help shape my past, my present, and my future. Because of my family, I feel supported and loved. This is why my family is so important to me. They are the foundation of my life. My parents are two of the most important people in my life. From the beginning of my life, they are there for me every day. They take care of me when I am small and cannot do anything by myself. They feed me, protect me, and help me grow. When I think about my parents, I feel a deep sense of respect and love because they give me so much without asking for anything in return. My parents work very hard for our family. They wake up early in the morning and think about many things. They think about food, money, home, and safety. Even when they feel tired, they continue to work because they want a better life for me. Their hard work teaches me the meaning of responsibility and effort. By watching them, I learn that life needs patience and strength. My parents teach me many lessons, not only with words, but also with actions. When they speak kindly to others, I learn kindness. When they stay calm in difficult times, I learn patience. When they face problems without giving up, I learn courage. These lessons stay with me and help me in my daily life. When I make mistakes, my parents do not leave me. Sometimes they feel disappointed, but they still care about me. They explain what I do wrong and help me understand how to do better next time. This helps me learn without fear. I know that mistakes are part of learning, and my parents help me grow through these moments. My parents also support my dreams. They listen when I talk about my hopes and plans. Even if they do not fully understand my dreams, they encourage me to try. Their support gives me confidence. Knowing that my parents believe in me makes me feel strong inside. At home, my parents create a place of comfort. Home is where I can rest after a long day. It is a place where I feel safe and calm. When I am sad or tired, my parents notice my feelings. They ask me how I am and try to help me feel better. This care makes me feel loved and valued. My parents sometimes worry about me. They worry because they love me. They want me to be safe and happy. At times, I may not understand their worry, but later I see that it comes from deep care. This helps me learn how love can show itself in many ways. As I grow older, my relationship with my parents changes. I begin to understand them more. I see their struggles and sacrifices. I realize that they also have fears and worries. This understanding helps me respect them more and feel closer to them. My parents also teach me values. They teach me to be honest, to respect others, and to help people in need. These values guide me in my life and help me make better choices. I carry these lessons with me wherever I go. Sometimes we do not agree. We may have different opinions. These moments can be difficult, but they help us learn how to communicate and understand each other. Through these experiences, I learn patience and empathy. My parents give me love that does not depend on success or failure. They love me for who I am. This unconditional love gives me peace and confidence. It helps me accept myself. I feel thankful for my parents. Their love and care shape my life in many ways. They help me become a better person. Even when I am far from them, their influence stays with me. My parents are my first teachers, my supporters, and my guides. They give me a strong foundation for life. Because of them, I feel ready to face the world. This is why my parents are very important to me. Their love stays in my heart forever. My brothers and sisters are very special people in my life because they grow with me, live with me, and share many moments with me from childhood to adulthood. From the time I am very young, my brothers and sisters are always around me. We play together, learn together, and sometimes argue with each other, but through all these moments, we build a strong connection that stays for many years. This connection is not always perfect, but it is real and deep. When I am a child, my brothers and sisters are my first friends. We spend many hours together at home. We share toys, food, and space. Sometimes we fight over small things, but later we laugh and play again. These moments teach me how to share, how to wait, and how to understand other people's feelings. Living with brothers and sisters helps me learn social skills in a very natural way. My brothers and sisters understand me in a special way because they grow up in the same family and environment. They know my habits, my personality, and my moods. Sometimes they understand me even without words. When I feel sad, they can see it on my face. When I feel happy, they share my joy. This understanding creates a quiet bond between us. Growing up with brothers and sisters also teaches me patience. There are many moments when I must wait my turn or accept different opinions. These experiences help me become calmer and more patient. I learn that life is not always about me and that other people also have needs and feelings. Sometimes my brothers and sisters annoy me. Sometimes they make me angry or frustrated. These feelings are normal. But over time, I learn how to control my emotions and solve problems through talking. These small conflicts help me become emotionally stronger and more mature. My brothers and sisters also support me in difficult times. When I feel weak or scared, they stay close to me. Sometimes they give advice. Sometimes they just listen. Their presence makes me feel less alone. Knowing that someone understands my situation makes a big difference in my life. As we grow older, our relationship changes. We become more independent, but the bond remains. We may not spend as much time together as before, but we still care about each other. We share memories from childhood, and these memories connect us deeply. My brothers and sisters also teach me how to compromise. Living together means we cannot always do what we want. We must find middle ground. These lessons help me in future relationships and friendships. Sometimes my brothers and sisters become my teachers. They help me learn new things. They share experiences and advice. When they succeed, they inspire me. When they struggle, they remind me that everyone has challenges. The love between brothers and sisters is not always shown with words. Sometimes it is shown through actions. Helping with tasks, sharing food, or standing up for each other are small signs of care and love. Even when we are far apart, the connection stays strong. Distance does not break the bond. We still think about each other and wish the best for each other. This feeling brings comfort. My brothers and sisters are part of my identity. They are part of my story. They help shape who I am today. Growing up together creates memories that last a lifetime. Sometimes I realize how important my brothers and sisters are when I imagine life without them. Life would feel quieter and less colorful. Their presence adds meaning to my everyday life. My brothers and sisters teach me loyalty. They teach me that family stays even during hard times. This lesson helps me understand the value of strong relationships. I feel grateful for my brothers and sisters. They make my life richer and more meaningful. Their love and support give me strength. No matter how much time passes, my brothers and sisters will always be important to me. They are not just family. They are companions in life. This is why my brothers and sisters hold a special place in my heart. They walk with me through life, sharing joy, pain, and growth. My friends are very important people in my life because they walk with me outside my family and share my journey in the world. Friends are the people I choose, and they also choose me. This choice makes friendship special. With my friends, I learn how to connect, how to trust, and how to grow together. Friendship is not only about fun moments, but also about understanding, patience, and support during difficult times. When I first make friends, I feel happy and excited. Talking, laughing, and sharing stories make me feel alive. Friends help me feel less lonely. Even simple conversations can make a normal day feel brighter. With friends, I can share my thoughts, my worries, and my dreams. This sharing creates a strong bond. Friends teach me how to communicate. I learn how to listen and how to speak clearly. I learn how to respect different opinions. My friends may not always think the same way as I do, but this difference helps me understand the world better. Through friendship, I learn that people can be different and still care for each other. Good friends accept me as I am. I do not need to pretend or hide my true self. When I am honest with my friends, the relationship becomes deeper and stronger. This honesty creates trust. Trust is the heart of true friendship. Friends also help me grow emotionally. When I feel sad or stressed, my friends listen to me. Sometimes they give advice. Sometimes they just stay with me. Their presence gives comfort. Knowing that someone cares about my feelings makes problems feel lighter. Not all friendships are perfect. Sometimes friends misunderstand each other. Sometimes words hurt. These moments can be painful, but they also teach me important lessons. I learn how to say sorry, how to forgive, and how to move forward. These lessons help me become a better person. Friends also support me in my goals. They encourage me to try new things. When I feel afraid, they give me courage. When I succeed, they celebrate with me. When I fail, they remind me to keep going. This support gives me strength. Some friends stay in my life for a long time. Some friends stay for a short time. Both are important. Long friendships give deep connection. Short friendships give valuable lessons. Every friend teaches me something. Friends make life more colorful. Sharing jokes, stories, and experiences creates beautiful memories. These memories stay in my heart. Even years later, I remember moments with my friends and smile. Friends also teach me empathy. When my friends feel pain, I feel their pain. I learn how to care and how to help. This empathy helps me become kinder and more understanding. Sometimes friends help me see myself clearly. They tell me my strengths and weaknesses. Their honest words help me improve. Dishonesty is a sign of true friendship. Friends also give me a sense of belonging. Being part of a group makes me feel accepted. I feel that I am not alone in this world. This feeling is very important for emotional health. As I grow older, my friendships change. Time and distance can make things different. But true friendship stays strong. Even if we talk less, the connection remains. Friends help shape my personality. They influence how I think and how I act. Choosing good friends is important because they affect my life. Sometimes I learn from my friends' mistakes. Sometimes I learn from their success. Watching them helps me grow. Friends are not perfect. They have flaws, just like me. Accepting these flaws makes friendship real and honest. I feel thankful for my friends. Their laughter, support, and presence make my life better. They give warmth to my days and comfort to my nights. Friendship is a journey. It needs time, care, and effort. When both people try, friendship grows stronger. My friends help me become who I am today. They walk with me through happiness and sadness. Their role in my life is very meaningful. This is why my friends are so important to me. They are not just people I know. They are people who share life with me. My teachers and mentors are very important people in my life because they help guide me, teach me, and show me the right direction when I feel unsure. A teacher or mentor is not only a person who gives lessons in a classroom. A teacher can also be someone who helps me learn about life, work, and myself. These people help me grow not only in knowledge, but also in character and confidence. From a young age, teachers help me understand the world around me. They teach me how to read, how to write, and how to think. At first, learning feels difficult. I do not understand everything. I make many mistakes. But my teachers stay patient. They explain again and again. Their patience helps me feel calm and safe while learning. Teachers help me build discipline. They teach me to follow rules, respect time, and complete tasks. These habits help me not only in school, but also in daily life. Because of my teachers, I learn how to focus and try my best even when I feel tired. Mentors help me in a different way. A mentor listens to me and understands my situation. A mentor gives advice from experience. When I feel lost or confused, a mentor helps me see clearly. Sometimes a mentor asks simple questions that help me find my own answers. This guidance helps me grow stronger inside. Teachers and mentors believe in me even when I do not believe in myself. When I feel afraid to try, they encourage me. They tell me that mistakes are part of learning. This support gives me courage. Because of them, I learn not to give up easily. Sometimes teachers are strict. At first, I may feel uncomfortable. But later, I understand that their strictness comes from care. They want me to improve and succeed. This helps me understand that love and care can sometimes feel firm. Teachers also help me discover my strengths. They notice what I am good at. They help me improve these skills. When someone sees my ability, I feel confident and motivated. Mentors help me understand real life. They share stories from their own experiences. These stories teach me lessons that books cannot teach. Through these stories, I learn about patience, effort, and responsibility. Teachers and mentors also help me learn respect. I learn to listen carefully. I learn to accept advice. These skills help me communicate better with others. Sometimes teachers change my life with just a few words. A kind sentence or encouragement can stay in my heart for many years. These small moments can have a big impact. Not all teachers and mentors stay in my life forever. Some stay for a short time. But their lessons stay with me. Even after many years, I remember their words and advice. Teachers help me understand that learning never ends. Even adults continue to learn. This idea helps me stay curious and open-minded. Mentors teach me how to face challenges. They show me that problems are part of life. They help me find solutions instead of giving up. Teachers and mentors help shape my values. They teach honesty, kindness, and responsibility. These values guide me in my daily life. Sometimes teachers push me out of my comfort zone. This can feel scary. But later, I realized that growth happens outside comfort. This lesson helps me become braver. I feel grateful for my teachers and mentors. Their time, effort, and care help me grow into a better person. Without them, my path would be unclear. Teachers and mentors are lights on my journey. They help me see the road ahead when it feels dark. Because of my teachers and mentors, I learn not only how to succeed, but also how to be a good human being. This is why my teachers and mentors are very important to me. Their influence stays with me for life. In my daily life, there are many people who help me in quiet and simple ways. These people may not always be close friends or family members, but they play an important role in my life. They make my days easier, safer, and more comfortable. Sometimes I do not notice their help right away, but when I stop and think, I realize how much they do for me every day. Every morning, my day begins with the help of others. People help me by providing food, water, and basic needs. Farmers grow food. Drivers bring food to shops. Shop workers prepare things so I can buy what I need. Even though I do not know these people personally, their work supports my life. Their effort allows me to live in comfort. When I go outside, many people help keep my environment clean and safe. Street cleaners work early in the morning. They clean roads and public places. Because of them, the city feels fresh and healthy. Their work is not easy, but it is very important. I respect them because they care for the space we all share. When I use transportation, many people help me reach my destination. Drivers, ticket workers, and traffic officers all work together to make travel safe. Their focus and responsibility protect many lives. Because of them, I can move freely and feel safe on the road. In shops and markets, workers help me every day. They greet me, answer questions, and help me find what I need. Their kindness and patience make shopping easier. Even a simple smile from a worker can make my day better. When I feel sick or tired, health workers help me. Doctors, nurses, and helpers care for my body and mind. They listen to my problems and try to help me feel better. Their work needs knowledge, patience, and compassion. I feel thankful for their care. Teachers, office workers, and service staff also help me in daily life. They organize systems, provide information, and keep things running smoothly. Without their work, daily life would feel confusing and difficult. Some people help me without knowing it. A stranger who holds the door open. A person who gives directions when I feel lost. A neighbor who helps carry something heavy. These small acts of kindness make life warmer and more human. People who help me in daily life teach me gratitude. They remind me that I am not alone. Many hands support my life. This understanding helps me feel connected to others. Sometimes these people feel invisible. We pass by them without noticing. But their work matters. When I take time to notice them, I feel more respectful and thankful. Helping others is not always about big actions. Small help can change someone's day. This idea inspires me to also help others when I can. People who help me every day teach me humility. They remind me that everyone has value. Every job is important. Every person matters. Their work teaches me cooperation. Society works because people support each other. Everyone plays a role. Sometimes I imagine what life would be like without these helpers. Life would feel difficult and uncomfortable. This thought helps me appreciate them more. When I say thank you or smile at these people, I feel good inside. Kind words can bring happiness to both sides. People who help me daily show quiet strength. They work without praise. They do their job with responsibility. This inspires me to work honestly too. Their help creates stability in my life. I can plan my day because I trust these systems and people. They teach me respect. Respect is not about status. It is about recognizing effort and humanity. These people may not know my name, but they help shape my daily experience. Their presence makes life smoother. I feel grateful for all the people who help me in my daily life. Their support is silent but strong. Because of them, my days move forward with ease. Because of them, life feels supported. This is why people who help me in my daily life are very important to me. They remind me that kindness and effort exist everywhere. In my life, There are some people who support me emotionally, and their support is very important to me. Emotional support means helping my heart and mind feel calm, safe, and understood. These people listen to me when I feel sad, tired, confused, or worried. They may not solve my problems, but their presence helps me feel stronger and less alone. Emotional support is quiet, gentle, and very powerful. When I feel sad, these people stay with me. They do not rush me. They do not tell me to stop feeling sad. They allow me to feel my emotions. This makes me feel respected. Sometimes I just need someone to listen, and these people do that with patience and care. Their listening helps my heart feel lighter. People who support me emotionally help me feel understood. When I talk about my feelings, they try to see things from my side. They do not judge me. They do not laugh at my feelings. They accept my emotions as real and important. This acceptance gives me comfort and peace. Sometimes I feel stressed or worried about life. My mind becomes full of thoughts. At these times, emotional support helps me slow down. These people remind me to breathe and rest. They help me see that problems are not always as big as they feel. Their calm voice and gentle words help my mind relax. Emotional support is also shown through small actions. A simple message. A warm smile. Sitting quietly together. These actions may look small, but they have a strong effect. They tell me that I matter and that someone cares about my well-being. People who support me emotionally help me during difficult moments. When I face failure or disappointment, they encourage me to keep going. They remind me that making mistakes is part of life. Their support helps me stand up again and try once more. Sometimes emotional support comes from people who do not say much. They stay close and show care through presence. This quiet support makes me feel safe. Silence can also be comforting when shared with the right person. These people also help me understand my own emotions. By talking with them, I learn to name my feelings. I learn why I feel a certain way. This understanding helps me manage my emotions better. Emotional support builds trust. When I feel supported, I feel closer to these people. I trust them with my feelings and thoughts. This trust makes our relationship deeper and stronger. Sometimes emotional support comes from unexpected people. A kind word from a stranger. A caring message from someone I did not expect. These moments remind me that kindness exists everywhere. People who support me emotionally also teach me empathy. When they show care to me, I learn how to care for others. I learn how to listen and understand. This helps me build better relationships. Emotional support does not remove all pain, but it makes pain easier to carry. Knowing that someone is there for me gives me strength. It helps me move forward step by step. I feel thankful for the people who support me emotionally. Their care touches my heart deeply. Without them, life would feel heavier and more difficult. These people help me grow emotionally. They help me become more aware of my feelings and more gentle with myself. Because of emotional support, I feel more balanced and calm. I feel ready to face life again. People who support me emotionally remind me that I am not alone. Their presence gives me comfort and hope. This is why emotional support is very important in my life. The people who give me this support hold a special place in my heart. Loving and accepting myself is one of the most important things I learn in my life. It is not always easy, and it takes time. Self-love means being kind to myself, even when I make mistakes. It means accepting who I am, not only my good parts, but also my weak parts. When I learn to love myself, my life becomes calmer and more balanced. At first, I do not understand self-love very well. I often compare myself to other people. I look at their success, their skills, and their lives. When I compare myself, I sometimes feel small or not good enough. These feelings make my heart heavy. Over time, I learn that everyone is different. Everyone has their own journey. This understanding helps me feel more peaceful. Accepting myself means understanding that I am human. I have strengths and weaknesses. I have good days and bad days. Some days I feel confident. Some days I feel unsure. All these feelings are normal. When I accept this, I stop being too hard on myself. Self-love also means listening to my own needs. When I feel tired, I allow myself to rest. When I feel stressed, I try to slow down. Taking care of my body and mind is a form of love. Simple actions like sleeping well, eating properly, and taking breaks help me feel better. Sometimes I make mistakes. In the past, I blame myself too much. I speak badly to myself in my mind. This makes me feel sad and weak. Learning self-love helps me change this habit. Instead of blaming myself, I try to learn from my mistakes. I remind myself that mistakes help me grow. Accepting myself also means respecting my feelings. When I feel sad, I allow myself to feel sad. When I feel happy, I enjoy the moment. I do not push my feelings away. I understand that feelings come and go. This acceptance helps me feel lighter inside. Self-love means setting healthy limits. I learn to say no when something hurts me or makes me uncomfortable. Saying no does not mean I am bad. It means I respect myself. This respect helps me build better relationships. Loving myself helps me feel more confident. Confidence does not mean being perfect. It means believing that I am enough. When I believe in myself, I feel stronger and calmer. Self-acceptance helps me stop chasing perfection. I understand that perfection is not real. Trying to be perfect makes me tired and unhappy. Accepting myself helps me enjoy life more. When I love myself, I speak kindly to myself. I use gentle words in my mind. This kindness changes how I feel. My thoughts become softer and more supportive. Self-love also helps me forgive myself. Sometimes I feel regret about the past. Holding regret makes my heart heavy. Forgiving myself helps me move forward. I learn that the past cannot change, but I can grow from it. Accepting myself helps me feel grateful for who I am. I appreciate my efforts, even small ones. I celebrate progress, not just results. When I love myself, I care less about what others think. I focus more on what feels right for me. This brings peace and freedom. Self-love helps me build a healthy relationship with myself. I become my own friend. I support myself during hard times. Loving myself does not mean I stop improving. It means I improve with patience and kindness. Growth becomes gentle, not painful. Accepting myself helps me feel calm in my daily life. I feel more balanced and stable. Self-love allows me to love others better. When I respect myself, I respect others too. My relationships become healthier. Sometimes self-love feels slow. It takes time and practice. But every small step matters. I remind myself that I deserve care and respect. This reminder helps me stay strong. Loving and accepting myself is a journey. It does not end. Each day I learn a little more. Because of self-love, I feel more peaceful and confident. I feel ready to face life with kindness. This is why loving and accepting myself is very important. It helps me live a happier and more meaningful life. When I think about the future, I think about the people I will love. Some of them are people I already know. Some of them are people I have not met yet. Even though I do not know their faces or names, I know they will become important in my life. Thinking about these future people makes me feel hopeful and calm. In the future, I will meet new people in different places. I may meet them at work, in school, or in daily life. At first, they will be strangers. We may only say hello or share a small conversation. But slowly, with time and kindness, strangers can become friends. This idea makes me feel excited about the future. People I will love in the future will help shape my life. Just like the people I love now. They will teach me lessons. They will share experiences with me. Through them, I will learn new ideas, new habits, and new ways of thinking. Life continues to grow through new connections. Some future people will support me during difficult times. They may listen to me when I feel tired or confused. Their support will help me feel strong again. Even a few kind words from the right person can change how I feel inside. I will also support people in the future. Love is not only about receiving. It is also about giving. I hope to be kind, patient, and understanding to the people I meet. I want to be someone who listens and cares. People I will love in the future may come from different backgrounds. They may have different cultures, languages, and beliefs. These differences will help me learn and grow. Understanding others makes my heart more open. Some future people may stay in my life for a long time. Some may stay only for a short time. Both are important. Long connections bring stability. Short connections bring lessons. I know that not every future relationship will be easy. There may be misunderstandings and pain. But even difficult relationships can teach me something valuable. They help me learn patience, forgiveness, and strength. Thinking about future love helps me stay positive. It reminds me that life continues to offer new chances. New people can bring new joy and meaning. I believe that love can appear at any time. A simple meeting can become something important. This thought helps me stay open and kind to others. People I will love in the future will also see me change and grow. As I grow, my relationships will grow too. Love changes with time, and that is natural. I hope to build healthy relationships in the future. Relationships based on respect, honesty, and care. These values help love last longer. Future love also includes loving myself more. As I grow older, I hope to understand myself better. This self-understanding will help me connect better with others. I imagine future moments of laughter, support, and shared memories. These moments give life color and warmth. People I will love in the future will help me feel connected to the world. They will remind me that I am part of something bigger. I do not need to rush to find these people. Love comes naturally when the time is right. Patience is important. Thinking about future love gives me peace. It tells me that good things are still ahead. I feel grateful for the people I will meet. Even before meeting them, I respect their place in my future. Love is a journey, not a destination. New people are part of this journey. Because of future love, I feel hopeful and open. I feel ready to welcome new people into my life. This is why the people I will love in the future are important to me. They are part of the life that is still growing. Love is not only found in big moments or special days. Love lives quietly in everyday life. It is present in small actions, simple words, and gentle care. Many times, people think love must be loud or exciting, but real love often feels calm and steady. When I look closely at my daily life, I can see love everywhere. Every morning, love appears in small routines. Waking up and greeting the day with hope is a form of self-love. Preparing food, drinking water, and getting ready for the day are simple actions, but they show care for life. These moments may feel normal, but they are important. They help me start the day with balance and calm. Love is present when people help each other in daily tasks. A family member asking if I ate well. A friend sending a short message. A neighbor smiling and saying hello. These small moments may seem simple, but they carry warmth. They remind me that people notice and care. At home, love shows itself in many quiet ways. Cleaning the space. Preparing meals. Sharing daily stories. These actions are often repeated every day, but they build comfort and safety. Love in the home creates a place where people can rest and feel protected. Love is also present in listening. When someone listens without interrupting, that is love. When someone remembers small details about my life, that is love. Feeling heard and remembered helps the heart feel calm and valued. In daily life, love appears through patience. Waiting for someone. Understanding mistakes. Giving time instead of anger. Patience makes relationships stronger and life more peaceful. Love is also shown in responsibility. Doing what needs to be done even when it feels tiring. Taking care of duties at home or work. These actions support others and create stability. Responsibility is a quiet form of love. Love lives in encouragement. Simple words like "you can do it" or "take your time" can change a day. Encouragement gives strength and confidence. It helps people keep moving forward. In daily life, love also means forgiveness. People make mistakes. Forgetting small hurts helps relationships stay healthy. Forgiveness frees the heart from heavy feelings. Love is present in shared time. Sitting together. Eating together. Walking together. These moments do not need big plans. Just being together creates connection. Love is also caring for health. Resting when tired. Eating well. Sleeping enough. These actions show respect for the body and mind. Self-care is part of daily love. In work and study, love appears through effort. Trying to do things well. Helping others learn. Supporting teammates. Effort shows respect and care. Love can be found in nature. Feeling calm under the sky. Watching trees move in the wind. These moments bring peace and remind me of life's beauty. Love is also present in honesty. Speaking truth with kindness. Being real and open. Honesty builds trust and deep connection. In daily problems, love helps me stay calm. It reminds me to breathe and take things step by step. Love does not rush. It moves gently. Love lives in habits. Repeated kindness. Daily care. Small good actions done again and again. These habits shape life. Even when days feel boring, love is still there. Routine itself can be comforting. Familiar actions create safety. Love appears when I help others without expecting anything back. Holding a door. Giving directions. Small help creates warmth. Love is present in learning. Learning from mistakes. Learning from others. Growth is a form of love for life. Love also means respect. Respecting differences. Respecting time. Respecting feelings. Respect makes relationships healthy. In daily life, love teaches balance. Balance between work and rest. Balance between giving and receiving. Love gives meaning to ordinary days. Without love, days feel empty. With love, even simple days feel full. Sometimes love is silent. No words. Just presence. Silence shared with care is powerful. Love helps me feel connected to others and to myself. It reminds me that life is shared. Everyday love may not be noticed, but it is strong. It builds life slowly and deeply. When I pay attention, I see love everywhere. In people. In actions. In moments, love in everyday life teaches me gratitude. I feel thankful for small things. Because of everyday love, life feels gentle and meaningful. This is why love in everyday life is so important. It is always there, quietly supporting us. Love does not stay the same forever. Love changes slowly as time passes. When I look back at my life, I can see how love grows, changes, and becomes deeper with time. At different ages, I understand love in different ways. This change is natural and beautiful. Time helps love become stronger and more meaningful. When I am young, love feels simple and direct. I feel love when someone plays with me, talks to me, or stays close to me. I do not think too much about love. I just feel it. At this time, love feels safe and warm. I trust easily. I believe that people will stay with me. These early feelings of love help build my heart. As I grow older, my understanding of love becomes wider. I start to see that love is not only about happiness. Love is also about effort, patience, and understanding. I see people around me working hard for each other. I see care in daily actions. These experiences slowly change how I see love. With time, I learn that love needs attention. When people do not take care of love, it becomes weak. But when people give time and care, love grows. This lesson is very important. Love is not something we get once and keep forever without effort. Love lives through small actions done again and again. Time teaches me that love can feel different in different moments. Sometimes love feels light and joyful. Sometimes love feels heavy and serious. Both feelings are part of real love. Love is not only laughter. Love is also staying during difficult times. As years pass, I also learn that people change. I change. The people I love change. Love must adjust to these changes. When we accept change, love stays strong. When we resist change, love can break. Learning this helps me become more flexible and understanding. Time also teaches me patience and love. Not everything happens quickly. Strong relationships take time to grow. Trust takes time. Understanding takes time. This patience helps love become deep and stable. Sometimes time creates distance. People move away. Life becomes busy. We talk less. But true love does not disappear easily. Even with distance, love can stay in the heart. Memories keep love alive. Time helps me understand forgiveness. Over time, anger feels less important. Small problems feel smaller. Forgiveness becomes easier. This helps love continue instead of ending. Love through time also includes learning when to let go. Some relationships end naturally. This does not mean love was not real. It means the time for that love has passed. Accepting this is part of growth. As time passes, love becomes calmer. It is less about strong emotions and more about deep connection. Calm love brings peace. Time helps love become wiser. I learn what matters and what does not. I learn how to communicate better. I learn how to care without control. Love through time teaches me gratitude. I become thankful for moments shared. I appreciate memories more deeply. Time also teaches me to love myself more gently. I understand myself better. This self-love helps other relationships too. Love grows with shared experiences. Years of shared moments build strong bonds. These bonds are not easily broken. Through time, love becomes part of my story. It connects my past, present, and future. Love through time shows me that love is a journey, not a moment. It continues to grow as long as we care. Sometimes love feels quiet after many years. But quiet love can be very strong. Time teaches me that love does not need to be perfect. It needs to be honest. Love through time teaches me acceptance. I accept people as they are, not as I want them to be. This kind of love brings peace to my heart. Because of time, love becomes deeper and stronger. This is why love through time is very important. It shows how love grows with life itself. Love and memories are very closely connected. When I think about love, many memories come into my mind. These memories are not always big or special moments. Many of them are small, quiet moments from daily life. But these small moments stay in my heart for a long time. They remind me of the people I love and the feelings we share. Some memories come from my childhood. I remember simple days when life feels easy and warm. I remember voices, smiles, and gentle care. At that time, I do not understand how important these moments are. I just live in them. But later, when I grow older, these memories become very precious. They remind me of safety and love. Memories help me feel close to people even when they are far away. When I miss someone, I think about moments we share. I remember conversations, laughter, and time spent together. These memories help me feel connected. Distance feels smaller when love lives in memory. Not all memories are happy. Some memories are sad or painful. But even these memories have value. They show me that love is real and deep. Pain means I care. Sad memories teach me lessons and help me grow stronger. Over time, even painful memories become softer. Love makes memories stronger. When I feel love in a moment, that moment stays in my mind more clearly. Love gives color to memory. Simple actions become special when they are filled with love. Memories also help me understand people better. When I remember past moments, I understand why people act in certain ways. This understanding brings patience and kindness. Sometimes I forget many details, but feelings stay. I may forget words, places, or dates, but I remember how I feel. Love lives in feelings more than facts. Memories help me feel grateful. When I remember good moments, I feel thankful for the people in my life. Gratitude brings peace to my heart. Some memories return when I see certain places, hear certain music, or smell familiar things. These moments bring love back into the present. Memory allows love to travel through time. Sharing memories with others makes love stronger. Talking about the past brings connection. Laughter and stories bring people closer. Memories also help me understand myself. I see how I change over time. I see my growth. Love supports this growth. Sometimes memories help me heal. Remembering love gives comfort during difficult times. It reminds me that I am not alone. Love and memory work together. Love creates memory. Memory keeps love alive. I do not need to remember everything. Even a few warm memories are enough. Memories teach me that love is real and lasting. Because of memories, love does not disappear. It stays with me. This is why love and memories are very important. They shape my heart and my life. Love and care walk together every day. When there is love, there is care. Care is how love shows itself in real life. Care is not always big or loud. Most of the time, care is quiet and gentle. It lives in small actions that people do again and again. These actions may look simple, but they carry deep meaning. Care begins with noticing. When I love someone, I notice small things. I notice how they feel, how they speak, and how they move. I notice when they are happy and when they are tired. This attention is a form of care. It shows that the person is important to me. Care is also helping without being asked. Sometimes people do not say they need help, but care feels it. Making food, cleaning, listening, or offering support are ways to show love through care. These actions create comfort and safety. Care means being gentle, speaking with kind words, moving with patience, giving space when needed. Gentleness protects feelings. It helps love stay strong. Care is present in listening. Listening without judgment. Listening without hurry. When someone listens with care, the heart feels calm. Being heard is a deep need for everyone. Care also means protection. Keeping someone safe. Supporting them during hard times. Standing beside them when life feels difficult. Protection gives trust and peace. Care includes honesty. Saying true words with kindness. Helping others grow through truth. Honest care builds trust. Care is also about time. Giving time. Sharing time. Making space for people in busy days. Time is one of the most valuable forms of care. Care is present in small daily habits. Asking how the day was. Remembering important dates. Checking in regularly. These habits show steady love. Care means respect. Respecting feelings. Respecting boundaries. Respect makes love healthy. Care includes patience. Waiting. Understanding mistakes. Allowing people to grow at their own speed. Care also means self-care. Loving others starts with caring for myself. Resting. Eating well. Taking breaks. Self-care keeps the heart strong. Care creates comfort. Comfort helps people feel safe and relaxed. Comfort builds trust. Care can be silent. Sitting together. Holding hands. Being present. Silence with care is powerful. Care is learning from mistakes. Saying sorry. Trying again. Care allows healing. Care makes love last. Without care, love becomes weak. With care, love grows deeper. Care teaches responsibility. Doing what is needed. Supporting others consistently. Care is shown in effort. Trying even when tired. Showing up again and again. Care brings peace into relationships. It reduces fear and stress. Care helps people feel valued. Feeling valued builds confidence. Care connects hearts. It creates deep bonds. Care is not perfect. But honest care is enough. Love and care together create strong relationships. Care gives love a real shape. This is why love and care are so important in life. They help us live with warmth, safety, and meaning. Love and support are very close to each other. When there is love, there is support. Support means being there for someone, not only in happy times, but also in hard times. Support is one of the strongest ways love shows itself. It helps people feel safe, strong, and not alone. Support can be very quiet. Sometimes it is just staying near someone. Sometimes it is listening without speaking. Sometimes it is a simple message that says I am here. These small actions can give great comfort. They show that love is steady and real. Support means believing in someone. When I support a person, I believe they can grow and improve. I do not control them. I do not push them too hard. I stand beside them and give strength. This belief helps people feel confident. Support is also helping when life feels heavy. Everyone has difficult days. On these days, support becomes very important. Helping with daily tasks, offering kind words, or just being present can make pain feel lighter. Support does not remove problems, but it helps people face them. Support means understanding feelings. People feel sad, tired, confused, or afraid. Support listens to these feelings without judgment. It allows people to express emotions freely. This freedom helps healing. Support is patience. Growth takes time. Change takes time. Support does not rush people. It allows them to move at their own speed. This patience keeps love gentle. Support includes encouragement. Simple words like "you can do it" or "take your time" give strength. Encouragement helps people continue even when they feel weak. Support is also respect. Respecting choices. Respecting limits. Respect builds trust. Without respect, support feels heavy. Support can be physical or emotional. Helping someone stand. Helping someone rest. Helping someone feel calm. Both types are important. Support means sharing strength. When one person feels weak, another can help carry the weight. Later, the roles may change. This balance keeps relationships strong. Support is not about fixing everything. Sometimes people only need someone to listen. Support allows space for feelings. Support also means celebrating success. Sharing joy. Feeling proud of others. Support is present in happy moments too. Support builds confidence. When people feel supported, they try new things. They believe in themselves. Support teaches trust. Trust makes love deeper. Support can be simple and still powerful. A smile. A kind word. A warm presence. Support helps people feel valued. Feeling valued brings peace. Support also includes self-support. Being kind to myself. Encouraging myself. Resting when needed. Self-support keeps the heart healthy. Support makes relationships strong during hard times. Support helps people stay connected even when life changes. Support is a gift we give and receive. Love grows stronger through support. Support creates safety and calm. Support reminds people they are not alone. This is why love and support are very important in life. They help people stand strong together. Love and trust are very close. When there is love, trust slowly grows. Trust means believing in someone and feeling safe with them. Trust helps love stay strong and calm. Without trust, love feels weak and unsure. When I trust someone, my heart feels relaxed. I do not feel fear or doubt. Trust helps me open my heart and share my true feelings. It allows me to be myself without hiding. Trust is not built in one day. It grows slowly through time and actions. Small honest actions build trust step by step. When people keep their words, trust becomes stronger. When people act with care, trust feels safe. Trust gives love a strong base. Love can grow only when trust is present. Trust makes love feel peaceful and steady. When trust exists, relationships feel warm and secure. Trust allows love to stay even during hard times. It helps people stay together when life feels difficult. Trust is one of the most important parts of love. Trust begins with honesty. Honest words and honest actions help trust grow. When people speak the truth, even when it is difficult, trust becomes stronger. Honesty helps people understand each other clearly. It removes fear and confusion. When someone is honest with me, I feel respected. I feel important. Honesty shows care. It shows that love is real. Trust grows when people are open about their feelings. Sharing thoughts and emotions helps hearts connect. Even small lies can hurt trust. That is why honesty is very important in love. Trust grows when people feel they can rely on each other. When promises are kept, trust becomes deeper. Trust is built when people choose truth again and again. Honest love feels safe and clean. It allows people to feel calm and confident in the relationship. Honesty and trust walk together. They support love every day. Trust also grows through time spent together. When people share time, they learn about each other. They see habits, feelings, and reactions. This understanding helps trust grow naturally. Shared time creates shared memories. These memories build connection. When people face life together, trust becomes stronger. They learn that they can depend on each other. Trust grows when people support each other in small moments. Helping, listening, and caring build trust slowly. Trust does not need big actions. Small daily actions are enough. When someone is there every day, trust feels stable. Time shows true character. Over time, trust becomes deep and strong. It becomes part of the relationship. Love grows naturally when trust is built through shared time and experiences. Trust is very important during hard times. When problems come, trust helps people stay calm. It helps them believe that things will be okay. Trust allows people to share pain without fear. When someone trusts me, they feel safe to talk. When I trust someone, I feel free to express myself. Trust creates a safe space for emotions. In difficult moments, trust becomes a strong support. It helps people stay connected instead of pulling away. Trust reminds people that they are not alone. It gives strength during sadness and stress. Love becomes deeper when trust helps people face challenges together. Trust holds relationships steady during storms. It helps love survive hard moments. Trust also means respect. Respecting feelings. Respecting boundaries. Respect shows care. When people respect each other, trust grows naturally. Respect means listening without judgment. It means accepting differences. Respect helps people feel valued. Feeling valued builds trust. Trust grows when people feel seen and heard. Respect creates safety. Safety allows love to grow freely. Without respect, trust cannot survive. Respect keeps love healthy and balanced. Trust and respect work together to protect love. They help relationships stay strong and kind. Trust takes time to build, but it can break quickly. When trust is broken, love feels hurt. Broken trust creates fear and doubt. Healing trust takes patience. It takes honest effort. Saying sorry and changing actions help trust heal. Healing trust is possible when both sides care. Forgiveness helps trust grow again. It may take time, but love can heal trust slowly. Trust becomes stronger when people learn from mistakes. Learning and growing together helps rebuild trust. Love becomes wiser after healing. Trust that is rebuilt can be even stronger than before. Trust helps people feel calm inside. When trust is strong, the heart feels peaceful. There is no need to worry all the time. Trust removes fear. It allows people to relax and enjoy love. Calm love feels safe and warm. Trust makes love feel steady, not heavy. It allows joy to grow naturally. Trust creates comfort in relationships. Comfort makes people feel at home with each other. Love becomes a safe place when trust is present. Trust also helps communication. When people trust each other, they speak openly. They share thoughts without fear. Communication becomes clear and gentle. Misunderstandings become easier to solve. Trust allows people to ask questions. It allows them to express needs. Communication with trust feels respectful and kind. Love grows stronger through honest communication. Trust makes words feel safe. Trust supports emotional safety. Emotional safety allows people to show true feelings. Crying, laughing, and sharing become easy. Emotional safety builds deep connection. Trust allows vulnerability. Vulnerability brings closeness. Love becomes deeper when people feel emotionally safe. Trust protects hearts. It keeps love gentle and caring. Trust also includes self-trust. Trusting myself helps me trust others. When I trust my feelings and choices, I feel strong. Self-trust builds confidence. Confidence supports healthy love. When I trust myself, I do not depend too much on others. Balanced trust keeps love healthy. Loving myself helps me build trust with others. Trust grows through consistency. Doing the same caring actions every day. Being reliable. Showing up. Consistency builds trust slowly. Love feels safe when actions match words. Trust needs steady care. It grows when people stay true. Consistent love creates strong trust. Trust allows love to grow freely. Without trust, love feels restricted. With trust, love feels open. Open love feels happy and calm. Trust removes fear and control. It allows freedom. Freedom makes love healthy. Trust allows people to grow together and separately. Love becomes balanced. Trust teaches patience. Trust does not rush. It grows naturally. Patience helps trust stay strong. Love becomes gentle when patience is present. Trust and patience support each other. They help love last. Trust gives love stability. Stable love feels safe. Safety brings peace. Peace makes love meaningful. Trust creates a strong foundation. Love built on trust can last a long time. Trust reminds people that they can rely on each other. This feeling gives strength. Love feels real and secure. Trust makes love feel complete. This is why love and trust are very important. They create safe, deep, and lasting relationships. Love and understanding are very important in life. When there is love, understanding helps it grow strong and calm. Understanding means trying to see how another person feels. It means listening with care and looking at life from another view. When I understand someone, I do not judge them quickly. I try to feel what they feel. This makes love gentle and deep. Understanding helps people feel safe. It allows love to grow without fear. When understanding is present, relationships feel warm and peaceful. Love becomes more patient and kind. Understanding is not only about words. It is also about feelings, actions, and silence. When people understand each other, they feel close even without speaking. Love becomes stronger when understanding is part of it. Understanding starts with listening. Listening means paying attention and not interrupting. When I listen, I give my time and care. Listening helps me learn about feelings and thoughts. When people feel listened to, they feel respected. Respect builds trust and love. Listening helps remove confusion. Many problems come from not listening. When people listen with care, misunderstandings become smaller. Love feels safe when listening is gentle. Understanding grows when people feel heard. Listening is a simple action, but it has great power. It helps love stay calm and clear. Understanding also means accepting differences. People are not the same. They think differently and feel differently. Understanding means respecting these differences. It means not trying to change others. Acceptance helps love grow freely. When I accept someone as they are, love feels natural. There is no pressure. Acceptance brings peace. Love becomes comfortable. Understanding differences helps relationships stay healthy. It allows people to be themselves. Love becomes real when understanding accepts reality. Understanding helps during conflict. Conflict happens in all relationships. When problems appear, understanding becomes very important. Instead of anger, understanding brings calm. It helps people talk instead of fight. Understanding allows people to explain feelings clearly. It reduces pain. Love survives conflict when understanding leads the way. Understanding helps people solve problems together. It turns conflict into growth. Love becomes stronger after understanding. Understanding takes patience. People need time to explain and feel. Rushing breaks understanding. Patience allows space. Space helps feelings settle. Understanding grows slowly. Love becomes gentle with patience. Patience helps people feel safe. Safe feelings allow honesty. Understanding needs time and calm. Love becomes steady with patience. Understanding also means forgiveness. People make mistakes. Understanding helps people see why mistakes happen. Forgiveness releases heavy feelings. It allows love to continue. Without forgiveness, love feels heavy. Understanding helps hearts heal. Forgiveness does not forget, but it allows peace. Love grows when forgiveness is present. Understanding grows with empathy. Empathy means feeling with others. It means caring about their feelings. Empathy builds deep connection. When people feel empathy, love feels warm. Empathy helps people support each other. It brings kindness. Love becomes softer with empathy. Understanding includes kindness. Kind words and actions help people feel valued. Kindness shows care. Understanding becomes visible through kindness. Love feels gentle when kindness is present. Kindness reduces fear. It helps people open up. Love becomes safe. Understanding helps communication. Clear communication reduces problems. Understanding helps people choose words carefully. Communication with understanding feels respectful. Love grows through clear and kind communication. Understanding also means learning. Learning about others takes time. Asking questions helps understanding. Learning builds connection. Love grows with learning. Understanding includes self-understanding. Knowing my own feelings helps me understand others. Self-awareness builds healthy love. Love becomes balanced. Understanding brings calm. Calm reduces stress. Love feels peaceful with understanding. Understanding helps love last. Relationships need understanding to survive changes. Love becomes strong with understanding. Understanding is not perfect. People try and learn. Effort matters. Love grows with effort. Understanding gives love depth. Deep love feels meaningful. Understanding makes love complete. This is why love and understanding are very important. They help people connect deeply and live peacefully together. Love and patience walk together in a quiet way. When there is love, patience helps it stay calm and strong. Patience means waiting without anger and without hurry. It means giving time to people and to situations. Love without patience feels heavy and stressful. But love with patience feels safe and gentle. When I am patient with someone I love, I allow them to grow in their own time. I do not push them or force them to change. I stay calm and open. Patience gives love space to breathe. It helps love stay peaceful even when life feels slow or difficult. Patience reminds me that good things need time. Love grows slowly like a plant. It needs care, water, and time. Patience is the time that love needs. Patience helps love during daily life. Every day has small problems. People feel tired, busy, or stressed. Patience allows me to respond with calm instead of anger. When someone makes a mistake, patience helps me understand instead of blame. This keeps love soft and warm. Patience helps me listen without interrupting. It helps me wait until the right moment to speak. Love becomes gentle when patience leads actions. Small moments of patience build strong relationships. Over time, these moments create trust and comfort. Love feels safe when patience is present. Patience is very important when people are different. Everyone thinks and feels in their own way. Patience allows me to accept these differences. I do not expect others to be like me. I allow them to be themselves. This acceptance keeps love healthy. Without patience, differences become problems. With patience, differences become beauty. Love grows stronger when patience allows understanding. Patience helps me see the good in others. It allows love to stay open and kind. Patience also helps love during hard times. Life is not always easy. Problems come without warning. During these moments, patience becomes very important. It helps me stay calm and strong. It helps me support others without frustration. Patience allows time for healing. Healing cannot be rushed. Love stays alive when patience allows healing to happen slowly. Patience gives hope. It reminds me that pain will pass. Love feels steady during storms because of patience. Patience helps communication. When people speak, patience helps me listen fully. I do not rush to answer. I wait and try to understand. This makes communication clear and respectful. Love grows when people feel heard. Patience reduces misunderstanding. It creates space for honest talk. Love becomes deeper when communication is patient and kind. Patience teaches forgiveness. When someone hurts me, patience helps me calm my heart. It allows me to think before reacting. Forgiveness becomes possible with patience. Love continues when patience softens anger. Forgiveness takes time. Patience gives that time. Love heals through patience. Patience also means trusting time. Not everything needs to happen now. Love does not need to rush. Rushing creates pressure. Pressure hurts love. Patience allows love to grow naturally. Trusting time brings peace. Love feels relaxed when patience removes hurry. Patience supports emotional safety. When people know they will not be rushed or judged, they feel safe. Safety allows people to open their hearts. Love becomes deeper. Patience creates a safe space for emotions. Love feels warm and secure. Patience helps during growth. People learn and change slowly. Patience allows learning without fear. Love supports growth with patience. Growth feels safe when patience is present. Love becomes supportive and kind. Patience also means waiting quietly. Sometimes love means being present without doing anything. Silence with patience can be very powerful. It shows care without pressure. Love feels calm and steady. Patience builds trust. When people see patience again and again, they trust love. Trust grows slowly. Patience gives trust time to grow. Love becomes stable. Patience helps love last. Without patience, love breaks easily. With patience, love becomes strong. Strong love can face change in time. Patience also includes self-patience. Being patient with myself helps me grow. Self-patience builds confidence. Confident love is healthy love. Patience teaches calm. Calm reduces stress. Love feels peaceful with patience. Patience gives love depth. Deep love feels meaningful and strong. This is why love and patience are very important. They help love grow slowly, safely, and deeply. Love and forgiveness are deeply connected. When there is love, forgiveness becomes possible. Forgiveness means letting go of anger and pain. It means choosing peace instead of holding hurt inside the heart. Everyone makes mistakes. Sometimes people say wrong words. Sometimes they act without thinking. Forgiveness helps love stay alive even after pain. Without forgiveness, love feels heavy and tired. With forgiveness, love feels light and free. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting everything. It means accepting what happened and choosing to move forward. Love grows stronger when forgiveness opens the heart again. Forgiveness begins with understanding. Understanding helps me see why someone acted in a certain way. People act from their feelings, fears, or pain. When I understand this, anger becomes softer. Love returns slowly. Forgiveness takes time. It does not happen in one moment. The heart needs space to heal. Love becomes patient during this process. Forgiveness is a journey, not a quick action. Love supports this journey gently. Forgiveness helps remove heavy feelings. Holding anger feels painful. It creates stress inside the body and mind. Forgiveness releases this weight. When I forgive, I feel calmer. My heart feels lighter. Love feels easier. Forgiveness brings peace inside. Peace allows love to flow freely again. Forgiveness is a gift to myself as well as to others. Forgiveness does not mean accepting bad behavior again. It means choosing not to carry hate. Love needs boundaries to stay healthy. Forgiveness and boundaries can exist together. I can forgive and still protect myself. This balance keeps love safe. Forgiveness allows wisdom to grow. Love becomes mature and strong. Forgiveness helps relationships heal. When people forgive each other, trust slowly returns. Communication becomes softer. Understanding grows. Love rebuilds step by step. Healing takes time, but forgiveness opens the door. Without forgiveness, healing cannot begin. Love needs forgiveness to survive difficult moments. Forgiveness also teaches humility. It reminds me that I am not perfect. I also make mistakes. Remembering this makes forgiveness easier. Love becomes gentle when humility is present. Forgiveness brings equality. It helps people meet as humans, not enemies. Forgiveness helps love during conflict. Conflict happens in all relationships. Forgiveness allows people to move past arguments. It prevents small problems from becoming big wounds. Love becomes flexible with forgiveness. It bends but does not break. Forgiveness creates emotional safety. When people know they can be forgiven, they feel safe to be honest. Emotional safety strengthens love. Love grows deeper when fear is removed. Forgiveness removes fear of rejection. Forgiveness also includes forgiving myself. Sometimes I blame myself for mistakes. Self-forgiveness is important. It allows me to grow without shame. Loving myself includes forgiving myself. Self-forgiveness brings confidence. Confident love is healthy love. Forgiveness teaches compassion. Compassion means caring for others even when they fail. Compassion softens the heart. Love becomes warm and kind through compassion. Forgiveness and compassion walk together. Forgiveness helps love last through time. Long relationships need forgiveness. People change and make mistakes. Forgiveness allows love to adapt. Love survives because forgiveness keeps the heart open. Forgiveness also brings emotional freedom. Freedom means not being controlled by past pain. Forgiveness allows me to live in the present. Love feels fresh again. Freedom makes love joyful. Forgiveness takes courage. Letting go of anger is not easy. But courage helps forgiveness grow. Love supports courage. Courageous love heals deeply. Forgiveness creates peace in relationships. Peace allows happiness. Happy love feels calm and steady. Forgiveness builds peaceful connections. Forgiveness does not erase memory. It changes how memory feels. Pain becomes softer. Love remains. Forgiveness transforms pain into wisdom. This is why love and forgiveness are very important. They help hearts heal, relationships grow, and life feel lighter and more peaceful. Love and growth are closely connected in life. When there is love, growth becomes possible. Growth means learning, changing, and becoming better over time. Love gives a safe space for growth. When I feel loved, I am not afraid to try new things. I am not afraid to make mistakes. Love tells me that I am accepted even when I am not perfect. This feeling gives me courage. Growth needs courage, and love gives that courage. When love is present, growth feels gentle and natural. Love does not push hard. It supports quietly. Growth happens slowly, step by step. Love stays during this process. Because of love, growth becomes a positive journey, not a painful one. Growth takes time, and love understands this. Love is patient with growth. It does not rush change. Everyone grows at a different speed. Love respects this speed. When I grow, I may feel confused or unsure. Love stays with me during these moments. It gives comfort. Growth often comes with fear, but love reduces fear. When fear becomes smaller, growth becomes easier. Love creates a safe place where growth can happen without pressure. This safety is very important. Without safety, growth stops. Love keeps growth alive. Love supports growth through encouragement. Encouragement means giving positive words and energy. Simple words like "you can try" or "take your time" help growth. Encouragement builds confidence. Confidence allows people to move forward. Growth becomes stronger when confidence is present. Love gives encouragement without control. It does not force change. It believes in potential. This belief helps people see their own strength. Growth becomes possible when someone believes in me. Love is that belief. Growth includes learning from mistakes. Mistakes are part of life. Love helps me see mistakes as lessons, not failures. When love is kind, mistakes do not feel heavy. Growth becomes a learning process. Love helps me stand up again after falling. It says it is okay to try again. Growth becomes continuous. Love turns mistakes into wisdom. This makes growth meaningful. Love also grows together with people. When two people love each other, they grow together. They learn from each other. They change together. This shared growth builds deep connection. Love becomes stronger when growth is shared. Growing together creates understanding. Understanding creates peace. Peace supports love. Growth and love move together like partners. Growth sometimes brings change. Change can feel scary. Love helps people accept change. It reminds them that change is part of life. Love stays stable while other things change. This stability gives strength. Growth becomes less frightening. Love allows people to become new versions of themselves. It supports identity growth. Love does not hold people back. It allows them to move forward. Love also supports personal growth. Personal growth means learning about myself. It means understanding my feelings and needs. Love helps me explore myself without fear. Self-growth builds self-respect. Self-respect creates healthy relationships. Love supports self-growth gently. It encourages reflection and awareness. Growth becomes internal and deep. Growth needs effort. Love supports effort. It gives energy to keep trying. Effort without love feels tiring. Effort with love feels meaningful. Love reminds me why I try. Growth becomes purposeful. Purpose makes effort easier. Love gives purpose. Growth also means letting go of old habits. Letting go can be hard. Love helps during this process. It gives patience. It allows time. Growth becomes smoother. Love does not judge the past. It focuses on the future. This focus helps growth continue. Love helps growth through support. Support means being there. Support gives strength during difficult moments. Growth is not always easy. Love makes it bearable. Support reminds me that I am not alone. Growth feels shared. Shared growth feels lighter. Growth builds confidence. Love celebrates growth. Celebration encourages more growth. Love notices progress, even small progress. This recognition builds motivation. Motivation keeps growth moving. Growth also includes emotional growth. Emotional growth means learning to manage feelings. Love helps emotional growth by providing safety. Safe emotions grow healthier. Love teaches emotional balance. Balanced emotions support healthy growth. Love and growth create resilience. Resilience means the ability to continue after difficulty. Love builds resilience by offering comfort and hope. Growth strengthens resilience by adding experience. Together they make people strong. Growth never really ends. Life continues to teach. Love stays through all stages. Love grows as people grow. Growth deepens love. This cycle continues. Love and growth support each other always. This is why love and growth are very important. Love makes growth possible. Growth makes love deeper. Together they help people live meaningful and strong lives. Love and change are part of life. Nothing stays the same forever. People grow, feelings change, and life moves forward. Love lives inside this change. When love is strong, it can move with change instead of breaking. Change can feel scary, but love helps make it softer. When I love someone, I learn to accept change. I learn that change does not always mean loss. Sometimes change means growth. Love gives strength during change. It helps me stay calm when things feel new or different. Love reminds me that even when life changes, connection can stay. This understanding makes change easier to accept. Change happens slowly or quickly. Sometimes it comes without warning. Love helps me stay steady during these moments. When change arises, love becomes a safe place. It gives comfort and warmth. Love allows me to talk about fear and worry. Sharing feelings makes change less heavy. Love helps me feel supported. Support gives courage. Courage helps me move forward. Change feels less lonely when love is present. Love does not remove change, but it helps me face it. People change over time. They learn new things and see life in new ways. Love grows when it allows people to change. Trying to stop change creates pain. Accepting change brings peace. Love respects growth. It allows people to become who they need to be. This respect keeps relationships healthy. Love does not hold tightly. It gives space. Space allows change to happen naturally. Love becomes flexible. Flexible love lasts longer. Change also happens inside feelings. Feelings are not always the same. Some days love feels strong and happy. Other days it feels quiet. Love does not disappear because feelings change. Love becomes deeper when it accepts emotional change. Understanding feelings helps love stay stable. Love learns to be calm during emotional shifts. This calm creates safety. Safety allows honesty. Honest feelings help love grow. Change can bring challenges. New situations test relationships. Love helps people adapt. Adaptation means learning new ways. Love encourages patience during learning. Learning takes time. Love allows mistakes. Mistakes are part of change. Love helps people try again. This support builds trust. Trust helps relationships survive change. Love becomes stronger through adaptation. Change can also bring sadness. Saying goodbye. Leaving old ways. Missing the past. Love helps heal sadness. It allows people to remember with kindness. Love respects memory. Memory keeps connection alive. Love allows grief to exist without shame. Grief is part of change. Love gives comfort during grief. Comfort helps healing. Healing allows new beginnings. Change brings new opportunities. New paths. New dreams. Love supports hope. Hope gives energy. Energy helps people move forward. Love helps people believe in the future. Belief makes change positive. Love encourages curiosity instead of fear. Curiosity opens the heart. Love grows with openness. Love also changes with time. It becomes calmer. It becomes deeper. Early love feels strong and exciting. Later love feels warm and steady. Both are valuable. Love grows with experience. Experience teaches understanding. Understanding makes love mature. Mature love handles change well. It stays strong without force as change requires communication. Talking helps people understand each other. Love supports open talk. Open talk reduces fear. Fear blocks change. Love removes fear through honesty. Honest communication helps people adapt together. Togetherness makes change easier. Love brings people closer during change. Change sometimes feels uncomfortable. Comfort comes from love. Love gives reassurance. Reassurance calms the heart. Calm allows thinking clearly. Clear thinking helps decisions. Decisions guide change. Love supports good decisions. Love stays during uncertainty. Uncertainty becomes less scary. Change contests trust. Love protects trust. Trust allows flexibility. Flexible trust helps relationships adjust. Love keeps trust alive. Trust supports change. Change strengthens trust when handled with care. Love also helps self-change. Self-change means personal growth. Love supports self-improvement. It encourages learning. Learning leads to better choices. Love supports effort. Effort creates progress. Progress brings confidence. Confidence makes change positive. Change is part of life's story. Love stays through chapters. Each chapter brings new lessons. Love learns from each chapter. Learning deepens love. Love grows wiser. Wise love accepts change easily. Love and change together create resilience. Resilience means strength after difficulty. Love builds emotional strength. Change adds experience. Together they prepare people for life. Love becomes strong and gentle. This is why love and change are important. Love helps people accept change. Change helps love grow deeper. Together they help life move forward with hope and calm. Love and communication are very important in every relationship. When there is love, communication helps it grow strong and clear. Communication means sharing thoughts, feelings, and ideas with words and actions. Good communication helps people understand each other better. When people communicate with love, they speak gently and listen carefully. Love makes communication kind. Kind communication creates trust. Trust helps love feel safe. Without communication, love feels silent and confused. With communication, love feels alive and connected. Communication allows people to share their inner world. This sharing creates closeness. Love becomes deeper when communication is open and honest. Communication begins with listening. Listening means giving full attention. It means not interrupting and not judging. When I listen with care, I show love. People feel valued when they are heard. Feeling valued builds confidence. Confidence helps people speak honestly. Honest communication reduces misunderstanding. Misunderstanding creates distance. Love reduces distance through listening. Listening is not only hearing words. It is also feeling emotions. Love listens to feelings. This kind of listening creates emotional safety. Emotional safety allows love to grow naturally. Love helps communication stay calm. Sometimes people feel angry or sad. Love helps control strong emotions during communication. It encourages patience. Patient communication avoids hurtful words. Words have power. Kind words heal. Harsh words hurt. Love chooses gentle words. Gentle words protect relationships. Communication with love builds peace. Peaceful communication keeps love stable. Love guides words toward understanding instead of conflict. Communication helps solve problems. Problems are part of life. When problems appear, communication becomes very important. Talking openly helps find solutions. Love encourages cooperation. Cooperation means working together. Love does not blame. It tries to understand. Understanding reduces conflict. Communication allows people to explain feelings clearly. Clear feelings help solve issues. Love uses communication to build solutions, not walls. Love also supports nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communication means actions, facial expressions, and body language. A smile shows care. A calm face shows safety. A gentle touch shows support. Love speaks through actions. Actions can be stronger than words. Loving actions build trust. Trust strengthens communication. When actions match words, love feels real. Consistent communication builds stability. Communication helps love grow during change. Life changes bring new situations. Communication helps people adjust. Talking about change reduces fear. Fear blocks love. Love removes fear through open communication. Sharing worries builds connection. Connection helps people face change together. Communication keeps love strong during uncertain times. Love helps communication become honest. Honesty means speaking truth with kindness. Love supports honesty without hurt. Honest communication builds trust. Trust makes love stable. Love allows people to express needs and boundaries. Boundaries protect relationships. Communication helps set healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries keep love balanced. Communication also means sharing happiness. Love grows when joy is shared. Talking about good moments builds connection. Sharing laughter strengthens bonds. Love feels light when happiness is communicated. Communication helps people celebrate together. Celebration increases closeness. Love becomes joyful through shared communication. Love supports communication during silence. Silence is also part of communication. Comfortable silence shows trust. Trust allows quiet moments. Love feels safe even without words. Silence with love feels peaceful. Peaceful silence strengthens connection. Love understands silence. Communication helps people learn about each other. Learning builds understanding. Understanding reduces conflict. Communication allows growth. Love grows when people learn together. Learning creates shared meaning. Shared meaning strengthens love. Love encourages respectful communication. Respect means valuing feelings and opinions. Respectful communication avoids harm. Love guides respect. Respect builds trust. Trust allows deeper communication. Deeper communication creates stronger love. Communication helps emotional expression. Emotions need expression. Love allows safe expression. Expressing emotions releases stress. Reduced stress helps love stay calm. Calm love is healthy love. Communication keeps emotions balanced. Love also improves self-communication. Self-communication means understanding my own feelings. Love encourages self-reflection. Self-understanding helps communication with others. Love begins inside. Inner communication supports outer communication. Communication helps love last over time. Chime changes people. Communication helps people stay connected. Staying connected keeps love alive. Love adapts through communication. Adaptation makes love strong. Love and communication together create harmony. Harmony means balance and peace. Communication balances feelings. Love supports harmony. Harmonious love feels safe and warm. This is why love and communication are very important. Communication gives love a voice. Love gives communication warmth. Together they build strong and lasting relationships. Love and respect are deeply connected. When there is love, respect must be present. Respect means valuing a person as they are. It means seeing their feelings, thoughts, and needs as important. Love without respect feels weak and unsafe. But love with respect feels strong and peaceful. When I respect someone I love, I do not try to control them. I listen to their words and accept their feelings. Respect gives love a healthy shape. It creates balance. Balance helps relationships stay calm and stable. Respect allows love to grow without fear. When respect is present, love feels safe and warm. People feel comfortable being themselves. This comfort is very important for real love. Respect begins with listening. Listening shows that I care. When I listen carefully, I show that the other person matters. Respectful listening means not interrupting and not judging. It means giving time and attention. When people feel listened to, they feel valued. Feeling valued builds trust. Trust supports love. Love becomes deeper when trust is strong. Respectful listening helps people share their true feelings. True feelings bring honesty. Honesty makes love real. Respect and listening work together to protect love. Respect also means accepting differences. People are not the same. They think differently and feel differently. Respect allows these differences to exist. Love does not demand sameness. It welcomes variety. When I respect differences, love feels open and free. There is no pressure to change. Acceptance brings peace. Peace helps relationships stay healthy. Respect allows people to grow in their own way. Love becomes flexible. Flexible love lasts longer. Respect turns differences into strength. Respect helps communication stay gentle. Gentle communication avoids hurt. Respectful words protect feelings. Love guides speech with care. When respect is missing, words become sharp. Sharp words hurt love. Respect softens language. Soft language keeps love calm. Communication becomes clear and kind. Respectful communication builds understanding. Understanding helps love grow. Love becomes stable when communication is respectful. Respect also includes boundaries. Boundaries are limits that protect people. Respect means honoring these limits. Love respects personal space and feelings. Boundaries create safety. Safety allows people to relax. Relaxed love feels peaceful. Respecting boundaries prevents conflict. It shows care and awareness. Love becomes healthy when boundaries are respected. Respect keeps love balanced. Respect supports trust. Trust grows when people feel respected. When someone respects my feelings, I feel safe. Safety allows trust. Trust allows openness. Openness deepens love. Respect creates a strong foundation. Love built on respect does not break easily. Respect protects trust over time. Respect is shown in actions. Actions speak loudly. Keeping promises shows respect. Being on time shows respect. Helping when needed shows respect. Small actions build strong love. Respect is not only words. It lives in daily behavior. Love feels real when actions match words. Respectful actions make love steady. Respect also helps during conflict. Conflict happens in all relationships. Respect keeps conflict calm. It prevents anger from becoming harm. Respectful conflict allows people to talk instead of fight. Love survives conflict when respect leads. Respect allows problem solving. Problem solving strengthens love. Respect includes emotional care. Emotions are sensitive. Respect treats emotions gently. It does not laugh at feelings or ignore them. Respect gives space for emotions. Love grows when emotions are respected. Emotional respect builds deep connection. Connection makes love meaningful. Respect also means self-respect. Loving others starts with respecting myself. Self-respect means knowing my value. It means taking care of my needs. When I respect myself, I build healthy love. Healthy love needs balance. Self-respect helps set boundaries. Boundaries protect love. Love becomes strong when self-respect exists. Respect supports equality. Equality means seeing each other as equal. No one is above or below. Respect creates fairness. Fair love feels safe. Equality builds mutual care. Love becomes cooperative. Cooperation strengthens relationships. Respect allows shared decisions. Shared decisions bring unity. Respect grows with time. Time shows character. Consistent respect builds strong love. Respect becomes a habit. Habitual respect keeps love stable. Stability brings peace. Peace makes love last. Respect helps love face change. Change can be difficult. Respect helps people adapt. It allows patience. Patience keeps love calm. Respect supports understanding during change. Understanding reduces fear. Love stays strong through respect. Respect teaches kindness. Kindness means gentle care. Respect guides kindness. Kind actions support love. Love feels warm through kindness. Respect and kindness together create comfort. Love and respect together create harmony. Harmony means balance and peace. Respect balances love. Love softens respect. Together they create healthy relationships. This is why love and respect are very important. Respect protects love. Love gives respect meaning. Together they help relationships stay strong, calm, and lasting. Love and kindness live together in everyday life. When there is love, kindness shows it clearly. Kindness means being gentle, caring, and thoughtful toward others. It is not loud or big most of the time. It is quiet and simple. Kindness lives in small actions. A soft voice, a warm smile, or a helping hand all show kindness. Love becomes real through kindness. Without kindness, love feels empty. When kindness is present, love feels warm and safe. Kindness helps people feel seen and valued. Feeling valued makes the heart calm. Calm hearts can love deeply. Kindness gives love a soft and caring shape. It makes love easy to feel and easy to give. Kindness begins with small actions. Small actions happen every day. Holding a door, listening patiently, or saying kind words all show kindness. These actions may seem small, but they have strong power. They build trust and comfort. When people receive kindness, they feel safe. Safety allows love to grow. Love grows best in safe places. Kindness creates these places. Love becomes steady when kindness is repeated every day. Daily kindness builds strong relationships. Love becomes part of daily life through kindness. Kindness helps love during hard moments. Life has stress and pain. People feel tired and worried. Kindness softens these feelings. A gentle word can reduce pain. A calm presence can bring peace. Love uses kindness to support others. Support makes people feel less alone. When people feel supported, love grows deeper. Kindness does not fix everything, but it helps people feel comfort. Comfort is important for healing. Love becomes healing through kindness. Kindness also means understanding feelings. People feel happy, sad, angry, or afraid. Kindness respects these feelings. It does not judge. It listens. Listening with kindness shows care. Care builds connection. Connection strengthens love. Kindness allows people to express themselves freely. Freedom of expression builds trust. Trust supports love. Kindness creates emotional safety. Emotional safety allows love to deepen. Kindness helps communication stay gentle. Words can hurt or heal. Kind words heal. Love chooses kind words. Kind communication avoids blame and anger. It focuses on understanding. Understanding reduces conflict. Reduced conflict keeps love calm. Kindness guides speech toward peace. Peaceful communication strengthens love. Love feels stable when communication is kind. Kindness also includes patience. Patience means waiting without anger. Kindness waits. It does not rush people. Everyone grows at a different speed. Kindness respects the speed. Love becomes gentle through patience. Patience prevents pressure. Pressure hurts love. Kindness removes pressure. Love grows naturally in a patient environment. Kindness helps forgiveness. Forgiveness is easier with kindness. When kindness is present, anger becomes softer. Love finds space to heal. Healing takes time. Kindness allows this time. Forgiveness frees the heart. A free heart loves better. Kindness supports forgiveness without forcing it. Love heals slowly through kindness. Kindness is shown in actions, not only words. Actions show true feelings. Helping, sharing, and caring actions show kindness clearly. Love feels real through actions. When actions are kind, love feels trustworthy. Trust builds strong relationships. Kind actions repeated over time build deep love. Love becomes reliable. Kindness also means respect. Respecting boundaries. Respecting feelings. Respect shows kindness. Love stays healthy with respect. Respectful kindness keeps love balanced. Balance prevents harm. Love feels safe when kindness respects limits. Kindness also includes self-kindness. Loving others starts with being kind to myself. Self-kindness means resting when tired and forgiving mistakes. Self-kindness builds confidence. Confident people love better. Love becomes balanced when self-kindness exists. Inner kindness supports outer love. Kindness creates positive energy. Positive energy spreads. Kind actions inspire more kindness. Love grows in this energy. Relationships become warm. Warm relationships feel safe and joyful. Kindness makes love joyful. Kindness helps love face change. Change can be difficult. Kindness provides comfort during change. Comfort reduces fear. Reduced fear helps love stay strong. Love adapts with kindness. Kindness supports flexibility. Flexible love lasts longer. Kindness teaches compassion. Compassion means caring deeply. Compassion allows people to understand pain. Love becomes deep through compassion. Kindness and compassion together create strong emotional bonds. These bonds support lasting love. Kindness builds community. Community means connection between people. Kindness brings people together. Love grows in community. Shared kindness creates shared love. Love becomes collective and supportive. Kindness makes love visible. People can see and feel kindness. Love becomes clear through kind actions. Without kindness, love is hidden. With kindness, love shines. This is why love and kindness are very important. Kindness gives love a gentle voice. Love gives kindness meaning. Together they create warm, safe, and strong relationships that last through time. Love and gratitude are deeply connected in life. Gratitude means feeling thankful for people and moments. When love is present, gratitude grows naturally. We feel thankful for the people we love and the care they give. Gratitude helps us see the good in others. It helps us notice small things that often go unseen. A smile, a kind word, or simple support can feel very meaningful. Love becomes stronger when gratitude is practiced every day. Gratitude keeps love warm and alive. Without gratitude, love can feel weak or forgotten. With gratitude, love feels fresh and full. Gratitude reminds us why love matters. It helps us appreciate people not only in happy times but also in quiet moments. Love and gratitude together create a calm and positive feeling in the heart. Gratitude helps us value people more deeply. When we feel thankful, we stop taking people for granted. We see their efforts and care. Love grows when people feel appreciated. Feeling appreciated brings happiness. Happiness supports love. Gratitude teaches us to say thank you with words and actions. A simple thank you can make someone feel important. Love becomes stronger when gratitude is spoken. Spoken gratitude builds trust. Trust helps relationships last longer. Gratitude helps us focus on what we have, not what we lack. This focus creates peace. Peace allows love to grow without pressure. Gratitude changes how we see daily life. Simple moments become special. Sharing a meal, talking together, or sitting quietly can feel meaningful. Love becomes present in these moments. Gratitude opens our eyes to beauty. Beauty exists in small details. Love lives in these details. When we practice gratitude, we feel more connected. Connection deepens love. Gratitude turns ordinary days into warm memories. Memories support emotional bonds. Love grows through shared grateful moments. Gratitude also helps during difficult times. Life has challenges and pain. Gratitude does not remove pain, but it softens it. When we feel thankful, we find strength. Love gives support during hard times. Gratitude helps us see the support. Seeing support reduces loneliness. Reduced loneliness strengthens love. Gratitude helps us remember that we are not alone. Love becomes a source of comfort through gratitude. Gratitude supports forgiveness. Forgiveness is not always easy. Gratitude helps us remember good moments. Remembering good moments softens anger. Soften anger makes forgiveness possible. Love heals through forgiveness. Gratitude opens the door to healing. Healing allows love to continue. Without gratitude, anger can grow. With gratitude, peace has space to enter. Gratitude improves communication. Thankful words are gentle. Gentle words reduce conflict. Love stays calm when communication is kind. Gratitude helps us speak with care. Careful speech protects feelings. Protected feelings strengthen love. Gratitude encourages positive language. Positive language builds understanding. Understanding supports strong relationships. Gratitude also includes self-gratitude. Being thankful for myself is important. Self-gratitude means recognizing my efforts. It means being kind to myself. Self-gratitude builds confidence. Confidence helps me love others better. Balanced love starts inside. Gratitude for self supports healthy love for others. Gratitude teaches patience. When we are thankful, we wait with calm. We accept situations as they are. Love becomes patient through gratitude. Patience reduces stress. Reduced stress helps relationships feel peaceful. Gratitude allows love to flow naturally without force. Gratitude builds emotional safety. When people feel appreciated, they feel safe. Safety allows honesty. Honest communication strengthens love. Gratitude shows care and attention. Attention makes people feel valued. Valued people love more openly. Gratitude creates a safe emotional space. Gratitude also strengthens commitment. When we appreciate people, we want to stay connected. Love feels worth keeping. Gratitude reminds us why relationships matter. It helps us invest time and care. Commitment grows through gratitude. Strong commitment supports lasting love. Gratitude encourages kindness. Thankful hearts act kindly. Kind actions support love. Love becomes active through gratitude. Gratitude inspires giving without expectation. Giving strengthens bonds. Bonds deepen love. Gratitude supports growth. When we appreciate learning and change, we grow calmly. Love grows with us. Gratitude helps accept mistakes. Acceptance allows improvement. Love becomes flexible through gratitude. Gratitude creates joy. Joy comes from appreciation. Love feels joyful when gratitude is present. Joyful love feels light and warm. One love brings happiness. Gratitude fills love with positive energy. Gratitude builds community. Shared appreciation connects people. Love grows in shared gratitude. Communities become supportive. Support strengthens love across people. Gratitude makes love visible. Thankful actions show love clearly. Love becomes easy to feel and understand. Gratitude keeps love alive every day. This is why love and gratitude are very important. Gratitude protects love from being forgotten. Love gives gratitude meaning. Together they create strong, peaceful, and lasting relationships. Love and happiness are closely connected in life. Happiness often grows where love exists. When we love someone, we feel warmth inside. This warmth brings joy and comfort. Happiness does not always come from big things. It often comes from simple moments shared with people we love. A smile, a laugh, or quiet time together can bring deep happiness. Love makes these moments meaningful. Without love, happiness feels empty and short. With love, happiness feels full and lasting. Love gives happiness a strong base. Happiness grows naturally when love is present. Happiness feels deeper when it is shared. Sharing happiness makes it stronger. Love gives us someone to share with. Shared joy feels bigger than joy alone. When we laugh together, happiness increases. Love allows us to celebrate small successes together. Celebration creates positive feelings. Positive feelings strengthen love. Love and happiness support each other. When one grows, the other grows too. Love helps happiness during hard times. Life is not always easy. There are days of stress and pain. Love gives comfort during these times. Comfort helps happiness return. Even in sadness, love offers hope. Hope keeps happiness alive. Love reminds us that we are not alone. Feeling connected reduces pain. Reduced pain makes room for happiness again. Happiness grows when we feel accepted. Love gives acceptance. Acceptance means being seen as we are. When people accept us, we relax. Relaxation brings peace. Peace supports happiness. Love creates the safe feelings. Safe feelings allow happiness to stay longer. Love protects happiness from fear. Love teaches us to enjoy the present. Happiness lives in the present moment. Love helps us focus on now. When we love, we notice small joys. A warm voice, kind eyes, or gentle words bring happiness. Love slows time. Slow moments feel rich. Rich moments create happiness. Love keeps happiness close. Happiness also grows from giving love. Giving love feels good. Helping, caring, and supporting others bring joy. Love expressed through actions creates happiness inside us. Giving love creates purpose. Purpose brings happiness. Love makes happiness active, not passive. We feel happy when we love with action. Love supports emotional balance. Balanced emotions help happiness. Love helps calm anger and fear. Calm emotions create peace. Peace supports happiness. Love guides us to respond gently. Gentle responses prevent conflict. Less conflict keeps happiness steady. Happiness is stronger when love is kind. Kind love brings warmth. Warmth spreads happiness. Kind words and actions create positive feelings. Love chooses kindness. Kindness protects happiness. Without kindness, love can hurt. With kindness, love heals. Healing allows happiness to return. Love also supports gratitude. Gratitude increases happiness. When we love, we feel thankful. Thankfulness creates joy. Joy is a part of happiness. Love and gratitude together build strong happiness. Strong happiness lasts longer. Love helps us feel hopeful. Hope is important for happiness. Love gives hope for the future. Hope makes life brighter. Bright feelings support happiness. Love reminds us that good things are possible. Possibility creates excitement. Excitement adds to happiness. Love creates meaningful connections. Meaning brings happiness. Meaningful relationships give life purpose. Purpose supports happiness. Love helps us feel useful and needed. Feeling needed brings joy. Joy strengthens happiness. Happiness grows when love is honest. Honest love creates trust. Trust brings comfort. Comfort allows happiness to grow. Love without honesty causes worry. Worry blocks happiness. Honest love clears worry. Clear feelings support happiness. Love also supports growth. Growth brings satisfaction. Satisfaction creates happiness. Love encourages learning and change. Change with support feels safe. Safe change brings happiness. Love stays during growth. Stability supports happiness. Love builds emotional strength. Emotional strength helps happiness survive challenges. Strong emotions recover faster. Love provides support during recovery. Recovery brings happiness back. Love creates shared dreams. Dreams bring excitement. Shared dreams strengthen bonds. Bonds support happiness. Love gives direction. Direction creates purpose. Purpose supports happiness. This is why love and happiness belong together. Love feeds happiness. Happiness brightens love. Together they create a life that feels warm, meaningful, and peaceful. Love makes happiness real, and happiness makes love shine. Love and peace are deeply connected in life. Peace is a calm feeling inside the heart. Love helps this calm feeling grow. When we feel loved, we feel safe. Safety brings peace. A peaceful heart feels light and relaxed. Love removes fear and worry. When fear is gone, peace enters. Love gives comfort and warmth. This comfort slows the mind. A slow mind feels peaceful. Love creates a space where peace can live. Without love, peace is hard to find. With love, peace becomes natural and gentle. Peace grows when love is understanding. Understanding means seeing and hearing others. When we understand someone, we do not judge. Love chooses understanding over anger. Anger breaks peace. Understanding builds peace. Love teaches us to listen with care. Careful listening reduces conflict. Less conflict brings peace. Love makes understanding easier. Peace stays longer when love guides our actions. Love helps peace during difficult times. Life has problems and stress. Peace can disappear during stress. Love brings it back. Love offers support and comfort. Comfort helps the heart relax. A relaxed heart finds peace again. Love reminds us that we are not alone. Feeling alone creates fear. Love removes this fear. When fear leaves, peace returns. Love protects peace in hard moments. Peace also comes from trust. Trust grows from love. When we trust someone, we feel calm. Calm feelings support peace. Love builds trust slowly. Trust allows openness. Open hearts feel peaceful. Love creates safe connections. Safe connections protect peace. Without trust, peace feels weak. With trust, peace feels strong and stable. Love supports peace through kindness. Kind actions create warmth. Warmth brings calm. Calm leads to peace. Love chooses kindness in words and actions. Kind words soften emotions. Soft emotions reduce tension. Less tension allows peace. Love and kindness work together to keep peace alive. Peace grows when love is patient. Patience means waiting without anger. Love teaches patience. Patience slows reactions. Slow reactions prevent fights. Fights break peace. Love stops fights before they start. Peace stays when patience guides behavior. Love creates time and space for patience. Love also supports peace by acceptance. Acceptance means allowing people to be themselves. Love accepts differences. Differences can cause conflict. Acceptance reduces conflict. Reduced conflict brings peace. Love does not force change. It allows growth naturally. Natural growth keeps peace steady. Peace lives in gentle communication. Love chooses gentle words. Gentle words protect feelings. Protected feelings stay calm. Calm feelings create peace. Love avoids harsh speech. Harsh words hurt peace. Love uses soft language. Soft language keeps peace close. Love helps peace by healing old pain. Pain can disturb peace. Love supports healing. Healing takes time. Love provides this time. Time allows wounds to close. Closed wounds bring peace. Love does not rush healing. Gentle healing supports lasting peace. Peace also grows from forgiveness. Forgiveness releases anger. Anger blocks peace. Love encourages forgiveness. Forgiveness frees the heart. A free heart feels peaceful. Love helps us let go of hurt. Letting go allows peace to enter again. Love supports inner peace. Inner peace comes from self-love. Loving myself creates balance. Balanced feelings bring peace. Love teaches self-care. Self-care reduces stress. Less stress means more peace. Love inside supports peace outside. Peace spreads through love. Loving actions inspire calm. Calm spreads to others. Shared calm builds peaceful relationships. Love creates peaceful environments. Environments shape emotions. Peaceful environments support peaceful hearts. Love also helps peace through honesty. Honest love removes confusion. Confusion creates stress. Stress breaks peace. Honest communication clears confusion. Clear feelings support peace. Love chooses honesty with care. Peace grows when love is steady. Steady love feels reliable. Reliability creates safety. Safety brings peace. Love that stays builds calm trust. Trust supports long-lasting peace. Love and peace support growth together. Growth can cause stress. Love reduces this stress. Reduced stress keeps peace during change. Love makes change gentle. Gentle change keeps peace strong. This is why love and peace belong together. Love creates peace. Peace protects love. Together they build a life that feels calm, safe, and balanced. Love keeps peace alive, and peace allows love to grow quietly and deeply. Love and life are deeply connected. Life feels empty without love. Love gives life meaning and direction. From the day we are born, love shapes our life. Love teaches us how to care, share, and grow. Life becomes warmer when love is present. Even simple days feel special with love. Love gives color to life. Without love, days feel long and cold. With love, days feel alive and bright. Love helps us wake up with hope. Hope makes life feel worth living. Love walks with us through every stage of life. It is always there in different forms. Love supports life quietly and gently. Life brings many changes. Change can feel scary. Love helps us face change with courage. When life changes, love gives comfort. Comfort makes change easier. Love helps us accept new situations. Acceptance brings peace. Peace supports life during hard times. Love stays when things are uncertain. This stability helps us feel strong. Life feels safer with love. Love reminds us that we are not alone on our journey. This reminder brings calm. Calm allows life to continue smoothly. Love teaches us important lessons in life. Through love, we learn patience. We learn kindness. We learn forgiveness. Life becomes a classroom. Love is the teacher. Love teaches us how to treat others. It shows us the value of care and respect. Life lessons are easier to learn with love. Love makes lessons gentle. Gentle lessons help us grow without pain. Love guides us step by step through life. Life has happy moments and sad moments. Love is present in both. During happy moments, love increases joy. Sharing joy with love makes happiness stronger. During sad moments, love gives comfort. Comfort reduces pain. Love does not remove sadness, but it helps us survive it. Life feels balanced with love. Love keeps emotions stable. Stability helps us move forward. Love gives life purpose. Purpose means having a reason to live. Love gives us people to care about. Caring gives meaning. Meaning makes life valuable. Love motivates us to wake up each day. It encourages us to work, learn, and improve. Life feels empty without purpose. Love fills this space. Purposeful life feels rich and full. Love connects us to others. Life is about connection. Connection brings warmth. Warmth brings happiness. Love builds strong connections. These connections support life. Support helps us during stress. Stress becomes lighter with love. Love creates a network of care. This network makes life easier to handle. Love helps us understand ourselves. Through love, we see our strengths and weaknesses. Life is a journey of self-discovery. Love supports this journey. It helps us accept who we are. Acceptance builds confidence. Confidence helps us face life with courage. Love allows us to grow without fear. Life can feel fast and busy. Love slows life down. It helps us enjoy small moments. A simple talk, a shared meal, or quiet time feels meaningful. Love teaches us to enjoy now. Enjoying now makes life richer. Love reminds us that happiness lives in small things. Love supports life during mistakes. Mistakes are part of life. Love teaches forgiveness. Forgiveness helps us move forward. Life continues after mistakes. Love gives second chances. Second chances help growth. Growth improves life. Love keeps us hopeful after failure. Love gives life emotional strength. Strength helps us stand up again. Life has challenges. Love provides support during challenges. Support makes us resilient. Resilience helps life continue. Love is like a soft cushion during hard falls. It reduces pain and fear. Love also teaches responsibility. Caring for others means being responsible. Responsibility helps life stay organized. Organized life feels calm. Calm life feels peaceful. Love helps us take care of what matters. This care improves life quality. Love brings balance to life. Balance means not too much or too little. Love balances work and rest. It balances giving and receiving. Balanced life feels healthy. Love guides balance gently. Love gives life hope. Hope keeps us moving forward. Even when life feels dark, love creates light. Light shows the way. Love gives strength to continue. Life feels meaningful when love is present. Love makes ordinary life special. It turns simple moments into memories. Memories build a rich life story. Love writes the story gently. This is why love and life cannot be separated. Love shapes life. Life gives love space to grow. Together they create a journey that feels meaningful, warm, and real. Love gives life its true value. Love and the future are closely connected. When we think about the future, we often think about hope. Love creates this hope. Love helps us believe that tomorrow can be good. Even when today feels hard, love gives light. This light helps us move forward. The future feels less scary when love is present. Love gives comfort when we think about change. Change is part of life. Love helps us accept change with calm. When we imagine the future with love, it feels warm and safe. Love gives the future meaning. Without love, the future feels empty. With love, the future feels full of life and possibility. Love helps us build dreams for the future. Dreams give direction. Direction helps us move forward. Love inspires dreams. We dream about happy moments, peaceful days, and strong relationships. Love teaches us to care about others in our future plans. Caring makes dreams meaningful. Love reminds us that success is not only about money or work. It is also about connection and happiness. Love shapes our goals gently. Goals made with love feel balanced. Balanced goals bring peace. The future always has uncertainty. We do not know what will happen. Love helps us stay calm in uncertainty. Love teaches trust. Trust helps us feel safe. When we trust love, we trust life more. Love gives courage to face unknown days. Courage helps us take steps forward. Even small steps matter. Love supports each step. With love, the future feels possible. Love teaches patience for the future. Good things take time. Love helps us wait with hope. Waiting without anger is important. Love makes waiting easier. When we wait with love, we stay calm. Calm waiting protects our heart. Love reminds us that growth is slow. Slow growth is still growth. The future grows quietly with love. Love helps us prepare for change. Change can bring fear. Love reduces this fear. When we love, we support each other during change. Support creates strength. Strength helps us adapt. Adaptation is important for the future. Love makes adaptation gentle. Gentle change feels safer. Love stays steady during change. Love also helps us learn from the past. The future grows from the past. Love helps us forgive past mistakes. Forgiveness frees the heart. A free heart looks forward easily. Love allows learning without shame. Learning helps us build a better future. Love turns experience into wisdom. Love shapes relationships in the future. Healthy love builds strong bonds. Strong bonds last long. Love teaches respect and care. These values protect future relationships. Love helps us choose kindness. Kindness creates peaceful futures. Love makes relationships safe places. Love helps us grow as people. Growth prepares us for the future. Love encourages learning and improvement. Improvement builds confidence. Confidence helps us face tomorrow. Love supports growth gently. Gentle growth feels safe. Love allows mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. Love also supports hope. Hope is important for the future. Hope gives energy. Energy helps action. Love feeds hope every day. Even small love moments create hope. Hope keeps the future bright. Love teaches responsibility for the future. Caring means thinking ahead. Love helps us protect what matters. Protecting relationships and values builds a strong future. Love encourages wise choices. Wise choices support long-term happiness. Love gives emotional strength. Strength helps us face future challenges. Challenges will come. Love prepares us. Preparation builds calm. Calm helps clear thinking. Clear thinking supports good decisions. Love helps us imagine a peaceful future. Peace comes from understanding and care. Love teaches both. When people choose love, the future becomes kinder. Kind futures feel safe. Love reminds us that the future is shared. We do not live alone. Love connects lives. Connected lives build community. Community supports the future. Love strengthens these connections. Love keeps the future human. Technology and change grow fast. Love keeps warmth. Warmth keeps meaning. Love protects values. Values guide the future. Love gives the future a heart. Without love, the future feels cold. With love, the future feels alive. Love gives direction, hope, and peace. This is why love and the future belong together. Love builds tomorrow gently. The future grows stronger with love. When love leads, the future feels bright, calm, and full of life.